Coach Burton.
And I'm Coach Burton. Welcome to Blue Devil News.
Happy Friday, LHS. It's senior takeover day, and as you can probably tell, I'm Coach Burton.
Well, I'm just here. And Coach Burton, you have good taste in jackets, I see. Let's see what Jeff and Ronan have for announcements.
Lebanon softball tryouts will be May 30th for all incoming ninth graders, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., 11 a.m.
He just crashed into the wall.
May 31st, all 10th, 11th, and 12th graders, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. June 1st, all players, 9th, 11th, 10th, and 12th, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m.
All players at the tryout must bring an up-to-date physical and wear softball attire and have cleats and tennis shoes. Players not able to make it must make arrangements with Coach Atwood. His email is atwoojos100 at wcschools.com.
All textbooks are due tomorrow.
Please bring your textbooks
to your teachers
so they can be checked in and returned.
To the textbooks rooms. If any senior ordered a graduation cord for student council, you may pick them up from Miss Goodman and be 206.
Our dance showcase is Tuesday, May 16th at 6:30 p.m. Tickets are free with an LHS student ID and $3 without. Come and support your fellow classmates.
So what course do you want to do next?
Let's do N64 Rainbow Road.
N64 Rainbow Road? I hate you. There will be a meeting after school today in Mr. Bergeron's room for anyone interested in playing girls soccer in the fall. The meeting will start at 2:30.
Student council elections will be held today during lunch. Students, make sure you stop by and vote for your representation next year.
Seniors at Senior Field Day will have a mass relay race. Please sign up on a team at the bank today or Monday. We need at least 50 participants to make this happen.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you look at it.
Coach Burton, what cell phone carrier do you use?
Verizon.
Me too. It's a good thing we don't use T-Mobile.
Yeah, probably because we'd be dead. The family of an infant who died after his babysitter's repeated attempts to reach 911 failed is suing T-Mobile, saying the carrier is partly to blame for his death.
Yeah, 6-month-old Brandon Alex's babysitter tried for 40 minutes in March to call 911 after the baby rolled off the daybed onto the floor. At the time, Dallas's emergency dispatch system was being clogged with ghost calls. Man, I can understand the frustration of trying to get through to that.
Yikes. On a lighter note, is there any remarkable sports news that we have today to cheer me up after that sad one?
Yeah, absolutely. But we're going to stay in the state of Texas. The Spurs were without Kawhi Leonard and Tony Parker, but it didn't matter because LaMarcus Aldridge recorded a double-double, scoring 34 points and nabbing 12 rebounds. They won 114-75 in a beatdown of the Rockets. This pummeling bounces the Rockets from the playoffs. LeVar Ball, since launching his new shoe company, Big Baller Brand, has received advice from many NBA legends, most recently Kobe Bryant. Ball continues to dig himself a hole in the NBA market by saying, quote, "I don't need no advice from Kobe." Man, it seems like a good business plan. Also, tonight, the NHL Western Conference Finals kicks off as the Preds face off against the Anaheim Ducks. Puck drops at 8. That's all we have for sports today. Coach Burton, do you drive a Hyundai?
Yes, I do. Actually, just got it back after being in the shop for 3 months after recall. Now there's another recall on several Hyundai and Kia models. An ex-Hyundai employee raised concern about defects with affected 12 different car models. They're having issues with vacuum pipes, fuel hoses, parking brake issues, and several other faulty parts. The planned recall will add to the 1.5 million cars which Hyundai and Kia offered to fix last month in South Korea and the U.S. over possible engine changes, stalling.
Yeah, Chevy had a similar recall on catalytic converters, and they told me I had too many miles on my car. So it can be a hassle, but it's good that they caught it. So do you like sushi as much as I do?
Yeah, why?
Well, we may need to be careful because there's a possibility that there's parasites in the raw fish. There was this guy in Portugal who had parasite larvae in his gut lining. They found out because he had fever, stomach pain, vomiting, all of that.
Well, I just had sushi last night, so check back with me in a couple hours on how I feel. Thankfully, it isn't the Atlantic salmon and sea trout like it is that's causing the parasites.
And thankfully, you didn't eat any of that either. So I know I'm going to avoid sushi for a while. So we're going to kick it over to Sydney. Sydney, what's the weekend's forecast?
Hey LHS, I'm Sydney and I'm here with your weekend forecast. For today we have a high of 69 degrees with scattered rain showers. For Saturday the high will be 76 degrees and partly cloudy. And as for Sunday, be expecting a sunny day with a high of 82 degrees. That's all for weather today, LHS.
Did you ever watch a show on MTV called Rob and Big?
Yes, I did. I know what you're about to say and I might cry.
Yeah, it's sad. It was one of my favorite shows. And one of the stars, Christopher Big Black Boykin, died this week. He was only 45 years old. But hey, this might cheer you up, though. All right. Melissa McCarthy is going to make her return to Saturday Night Live. She's playing the role of Sean Spicer. That's going to be funny.
Well, that's all we have for you today, LHS. We'll see you next time, but I probably won't because I'm never at school.
See you later, LHS.